Good afternoon, residents of Los Santos. We are reporting from Life Invader. I'm Amahab.
And I am Sofia Linares. As you can see, we are here outside the Richmond Hotel, where all the newcomers to the city reside.
We are going to be talking about their experience here in the city as a new resident, what brings them to the city, and what the city can do to provide a better living experience for them.
Good evening. Can you tell us what your name is?
My name is Michael Rivera.
Nice to meet you, Michael. How long have you been in the city for?
5 years now.
Oh, that's a really good amount of time. So what brought you to the city to begin with?
I was recommended to move in from New York from a friend, my brother actually.
Oh, that's nice. So is your brother still in the city?
Yeah, we went down a bad way, but I don't think so now.
All right. So how has your experience been so far? What can you tell us about what you experienced?
I've been in prison, but that's just because it was a mistake on the officer. Toxic, but nice people here. Depends on what areas you go to. Obviously, there are nice and bad people in the world, so yeah.
So you've been only here for 5 years and you already were in prison. Do you care to elaborate on that, and why do you think it was a mistake?
That was a mistake because the officer went into the building and obviously I was waiting for about 10 minutes outside, so I went in there. I was going to put some money away into the ATM, and then as soon as I got up to the stairs, I got shot in the back. And as soon as I mentioned that, like, I can remember that to him, he went silent. It was an honest mistake.
So now that you've lived all these different kind of things, do you think there's something that the city can do better for people that are starting out?
Yes, train people better. And make sure you train people that are over age and underage.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell everyone about the city and your experience?
Well, to sum it up, my experience has been okay. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm loving it here, I'll be honest. Meeting some nice people like yourself, and all the people that are watching could, maybe move here if they're not living here already.
Well, thank you very much for all your words.
Yeah, thank you guys for
I
letting
wish
me
you
know.
the best in the city. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening. Can you please tell us your name?
Yes, my name is Addie.
Nice to meet you, Ari. How long have you been in the city for?
I've been here for about a week.
Oh, so you're really new to the city. That's great. Do you have any goals in the city?
Yes. I've just been completing my daily tasks, meeting friends, getting run over, the daily.
Oh, that's good. So you've been just living the daily life. And how's that experience going for you? Any stories that you can tell us?
I actually have a crazy one. I got in
we'd
a
love to
taxi.
hear those stories.
I got in a taxi. I went shopping and my scooter disappeared because I don't have a car yet. I'm working on getting it today. But I got into a taxi and the taxi driver was driving really crazy. And he messed up the entire car on the way, dropping me back off at the hotel. And was taking more money from me and not dropping me off. And so I jumped out and then he tried to run me over and kill me. And I ran away, and that was fun.
Oh no, that is such a horrible thing to live when you're just coming new to a city.
Right?
So now that you've lived all this, do you think there's anything that the city can do to improve the experience for newcomers? Do you think something like that could be prevented?
I think so, yes. Definitely being new and only having a little bit in my pockets and then having a taxi driver take more than he's supposed to was not fun.
Is there any messages that you want to send to anyone watching, especially new players, or?
I say don't take everything so serious. Enjoy it. Try to make good friends and be careful. Watch your back. Don't stay in a taxi too long because your money will go down and that's not fun.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much for sharing all this with us.
Thank you. No problem.
Hola, me llame Juan. Shit, sorry. Fuck, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Uh, my name's Clint.
All right, Clint, it's nice to meet you. And how long have you been in the city for?
Well, I got off the plane probably about 3 hours ago.
All right, and in those 3 hours, how has your experience in the city been?
Well, it started off pretty rough. I had to run from my hotel down to the license department, but once I got my license, I met my son that I didn't know I had, and well, things kind of went pretty cool from there on. Met you folks and had a great time since then.
And what brought you to the city in the first place?
Well, mainly I was bored, wanted something to do, and well, somebody told me about this city, and they was like, you should give it a shot, and I did, and I'm glad I did. It's pretty cool.
Based on your experience today with meeting new people, do you think you'll stay in the city for a long time?
Well, if my new schedule permits, then yes, I will. I will most likely be awake in the city tomorrow as well.
Oh, well, that's good to hear, Clint. Do you think there's anything the city can do, though, to improve new residents in their experience in the city?
That's a good question. To be honest, I'm so new to cities like this that I don't really know what to expect in the first place. And I'm sure the resources are out there. I just haven't really looked. So I'd assume it's going well for everyone. And as far as things being added, I'm not too sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you around in the city.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry about that. I'm nervous.
All right, residents of Los Santos, as you can see, Sophia and I have talked to a few new residents of the city, and we got their opinions about their experience. It seems like a lot of new residents are having a good time in the city, but it also appears that some of them are facing difficult challenges, such as violent cab drivers, robbery, and harassment.
And here's our message to you, residents. If you see someone new to the city, be kind, say hi, help them out around the city, and show them how fun living here can be, so they will stay and become a permanent resident of Los Santos. Thank you for tuning in to Life Invaders, and have a good evening.